We all come into this world, each one of us, without a choice. As babies and toddlers, the world is a brand new place, full of wonder and ideas. As we attend career days and watch our parents and our guardians, we begin to form ideas about what kind of life we want to live, who we will be, what our purpose is. At an early age, I became aware of the racial discrimination, class inequity, and injustice that persist in our society. It wasn't until 1954 that African Americans gained access to an equal education through Brown versus Board of Ed. It was only in 1964, through the passage of the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act, that African Americans were finally granted a voice at the ballot and had their American civil liberties protected. Even today, racial and class discrimination persist in housing, poverty, education, healthcare, criminal justice, and is evident in the extrajudicial killings of Black and brown men across this country. That is why I have dedicated my life to public service and to closing gaps of inequity in policy. My time in the Tow Policy Advocacy Fellowship has equipped me for a career in public service and policy like no other experience has before. I was placed at the Legal Action Center, a nonprofit law and policy organization dedicated to advocacy for people with addiction, criminal records, and HIV/AIDS. As a fellow at the Legal Action Center, I had the honor of advocating on behalf of some of New York's most vulnerable residents. I took 3 key experiences away from my time at the Legal Action Center. The first was participating in rap sheet workshops. We sat down with individuals who have criminal records to help them identify errors in their rap sheets. 7 million New Yorkers have a criminal record. 2.1 million, or 30% of these records, contain an error. Rap sheet errors can block access to employment, to housing, and to higher education. My second key experience at the Legal Action Center was developing justice maps which reflect the disparity in alternative to incarceration programming between New York State, upstate, and New York City. I was able to engage lawmakers directly in advocating for the expansion of these programs to better serve New Yorkers across the state, to reduce the use of jails and prisons, and to enable individuals to lead successful lives. My third key takeaway from my experience at the Legal Action Center was learning that prisons are very good at punishing, but fail drastically in other aspects. We need to place focus and emphasis on treatment and services if we are to reduce recidivism, improve public safety, improve the lives of individuals and families, and create an overall better society. As our time comes to an end, I would like to emphasize the unmatched scholarly and experiential learning experience that the Tow Policy Advocacy Fellowship provided. I would like to thank the Tow faculty and administrators, the Legal Action Center, and John Jay College of Criminal Justice for providing this opportunity. I leave this fellowship better prepared and better equipped to take on a life of public service and public policy. Thank you.